Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So today is gonna be a little story time, you feel me? The last video that I was supposed to post was supposed to be a maintenance video, but yeah, it was not working because one, I took mad long to do my nails and my eyebrows and my eyelashes after I did my hair. So as the days was going by, my hair started acting up and I was not with it. So yeah, I was just like, I'm not gonna post it, you know what, forget it. So this story time, right? I usually don't tell, like, I tell my business sometimes, but not like certain stuff. Like, I pick and choose what I want to tell, you feel me? But now I'm about to tell it all, you feel me? So yeah, this story time is gonna be on the time I was a side chick. And I knew about it.
Yo, bro, talk.
I'm gonna tell you right now, hold up, damn. But as I'm telling the story, I'm gonna be taking my nails off because I am gonna be doing them again. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Grab your popcorn and your food and your whatever you're gonna eat, because this is gonna be a little, you know, this is gonna be kind of long, but not really. But y'all get what I'm saying. So here's my little drill, okay? Yeah, I'm about to take these nails off. I wish I had my iced coffee, but my ice is still, you feel me? So yeah, I'll be back. All right, so I'm back. So how did it start? Okay, so I was with this one nigga, right? It was an ex. It was one of my exes. I was with him or whatever. And damn, hopefully this drill don't make too much noise in the video. But I was with an ex or whatever, and we was together. Boom. He ended up cheating on me, right? Right, of course, they was cheat. So I ended up finding out, which didn't take a long time. Like, I didn't even go looking for answers. You know how you be looking and you find it, and then it be like, oh, if you look, you gonna find. Shut up. So I didn't even look. You feel me? It came to me. But that's all God. All right, that's all God. So I ended up finding out he was cheating. Blah blah blah. Broke up with him. Well, we was already fake on a break, but that made it official. You feel me? So then, hold up, cause I get distracted fast. So so we together, whatever. We break up after that whole situation, and then I stopped talking to him. Like, it was just awkward for like 3-4 months. So we finally started speaking again. So boom, how we started speaking? I think I told you I was gonna do a story time on this one time. So how we started speaking was, he had went up to my sister, and mind you, I'm not saying no names in this video either, so I don't need nobody crying, talking about, I'm doing videos about me. Anyways, so yeah, he had went up to my sister, like, oh, I'm sorry, tell her I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Feel me? And the type of person I am, you're not gonna violate me and think, you know, you're gonna apologize to me on the low. You feel me? So, Kitty, stop interrupting. So what he did was, he kept telling my sister to tell me, oh, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. So what happened was, I ended up hearing everything he was saying. But I was like, he's sorry? I said, all right, so tell him to come apologize to me himself. Like, what are you telling her for? Like, I guess he thought like I was gonna give him an attitude or like make drama out of it and tell his girl or whatever. So yeah, that didn't happen. I didn't tell his girl. Cause for what? This is the thing. Every time I tell a female something about their nigga, they don't listen. Like, they end up being with them again. So it's like, what's the point? I'm not telling you nothing. Just let him cheat in peace, and that's it. So I know people gonna look at me funny for this too, but I really don't care. Like, I'm just telling y'all my truth. If you don't want to hear it, you can exit this video. So usually I'm not the type of person to do stuff like this. Like, what had happened with me, I don't do stuff like that. So I was like, all right, so tell him. I ended up going to the store with my sister because we was about to go downstairs anyway. So what you call it? I'll be back. I'm trying not to make the clips too long, so that's why I keep saying I'll be back. So I go to the store with my sister, and he's downstairs or whatever. Hello? And then before that, I'm like, he wanna apologize to you when he should be apologizing to me in my face. Like, you wanna disrespect me in public, you're gonna apologize in public. Simple. So I go downstairs and I see him again with his boys, and I'm walking. He stops my sister, like, you did that. But the whole time I'm seeing what he's doing, and I already know the scoop, you feel me? But he don't know that I know yet. So he was like, he kept making faces, but I was already peeping him. He's like basically, like, go do that. Like, tell her what I said. You grown, right? You tell me what you said. Like, you tell me. Out your mouth. I want to hear it from your mouth. So, boom. I see him crossing the street. So then, me and my sister was in my car because we was chilling, we was smoking hookah or whatever. So I see him crossing the street and she was like, yo, when she called them to the car or whatever. And then he came and then I didn't really look at him at first. Like, I wanted to laugh. Like, it's not funny, but I wanted to laugh because, like, we didn't speak for like 3-4 months and it's just weird now. And plus, like, I was still mad at the whole situation, like how he did me. So I'm just like, yeah, I was just quiet. So then my sister, like, she's like going like this with her hand, like, nigga, say it. Like, you said sorry, what you said? So then I'm just looking at him and then he started smiling. And then I started smiling because it's funny. Like, it's not funny, but it is funny. So I started smiling and then he was smiling. And then he was like, what's up, how you been, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm good. You? Like, regular talk. Then he started like, oh, I'm sorry for everything, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, like, I was going to forgive him or whatever and not speak to him again in that type of way. Like, you know, I wasn't gonna give him the time of day ever again. You feel me? But since the breakup was still fresh, I feel like we started talking too soon. So my feelings went away, but not 100%, if that makes sense. So, mind you, his girl knew about me. Yeah, she knew about me. So I don't care when nobody say, oh, she didn't know. She knew. He come to the car. He was talking to me for hours. And I guess since he's seen that I, like, kind of forgave him or whatever, I guess he started to feel more comfortable being around me. So that whole night he was next to me. Let me turn this off. That whole night he was next to me. Like, he just kept saying sorry, sorry, sorry. Like, he just kept on apologizing. I'm just like, okay, I get it. Like, I said there was never really no beef. It was just like, all right, you did what you did. We not talking no more. That's it. But he just kept saying, oh, I don't want no beef with you and blah, blah, blah. And don't ever think anybody's going to touch you over here. And Excuse me? What you said? Nobody was going to touch me anyways. What are you talking about? Like, niggas say ain't nobody going to touch you. You don't ever got to worry about. Bye. First of all, you can't sleep on nobody. That's one. Two, I never said anybody was going to touch me. Like, nobody is going to touch me. Like, what? I'm not worried about that and I'm not scared of nobody. So I'm like, boy, I be walking out this building, living my life regular, not worried about nobody. So you can say what you want and think what you want. I was like, you need to stop saying, oh, don't be worried. Nobody's worried. So, like, that ass got me offended, like, boy. So that whole night he just kept, like, staying next to me, kept walking to my car. My sister had went upstairs to use the bathroom and he just, like, kept coming to my car and talking. Like, you could just tell when somebody missed you, like, and that's the vibes he was giving. Like, so then he started flirting with me, like, oh, I miss you, I still love you. And then, like, he had said some sexual comment. I forgot what it was. I forgot what the hell it was. But right there already told me, like, alright, this nigga, he want to be on that time still and he got a whole girlfriend. Like, you still want to be on that time? Like, so me being the person I am, like, I don't really, alright, so I don't, mad dust just went in my face. I'm not the type to sit there and mess with somebody's nigga. Like, that's not me. That's never been me. I wouldn't like it being done to me, but clearly it was done to me, so I stopped caring. I'm like, alright, so since people don't want to care and start playing with me, now I'm gonna start doing the same thing. Not start, but now I'm gonna do it for that moment. So I think we ended up chilling the next day, like, just by ourselves. The next day, I think, and then like 2 more days later, we ended up, you feel me? And I was just looking at him like, I said, you just showing me that you was doing this when you was with me. Like, niggas be blowing themselves up. Like, you just showed me that you was doing this when you was with me. Don't make me hit my camera. But, so then he was like, no, I wasn't. Don't start. No, I wasn't. I'm like, okay. Like, you could say no all you want. Your true colors are showing right now just by me seeing you have a girl and look at what you're doing. Like, you're mad sneaky. So, yeah. I knew that he had a girl and I was still, because nobody cared about me when I was with him. So, now I don't care. I had that attitude like, okay, now I don't care. But then after that, I started to feel like, all right, he's not about to have his cake and eat it too, you feel me? Because that's what niggas want. That's what they like. They want to have their cake and eat it too. You can have it, but you can't eat it. So, bro, this story time's about to be crazy. So, we talking or whatever, we do the do. We did it like 5 times after the whole, like, I'm sorry, and after we made up or whatever. Like 5 times this nigga cheated on or whatever. I'm just like, I'm not even gonna. But he was so scared, like in the back of his mind, he kept thinking that I was gonna like snitch or something like that. And mind you, I used to do shit like that. Like I would deadass go up to the girl or write the girl like, oh, he's doing this and he's doing that, and you know, snitch basically. But now, as I got older, I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, I don't owe this girl no loyalty, and these niggas out here is gonna do what they want anyways. Like, it's no talking. Like I said, you could tell a female something and she's still gonna be with him. So it's like, what's the point? Like, I'm not even about to waste my breath. Plus, I don't know you and I don't owe you nothing. So it's like, and then with him, I already seen the type of nigga he was. Like, I already seen what timing he was on now. So it's like, all right, now I look at you different, and I don't respect you like in that way no more. So now I just look at you like, okay, you're just you know, not trying to say it like that, but I don't know. I feel like now, like lately, I've been like not moving like a nigga, but moving like a nigga, if that makes sense. Like, it's just like, I'm not gonna stress myself out. Okay, I'm not gonna keep stressing myself out when y'all want to do what y'all want to do anyways. You get it? So yeah, so that happened. There was this one time we ended up meeting up, bro. We ended up meeting up, and he was just with her too. Like, he was just with her, whatever. I think they was in like a little party or some shit. So she ended up going out. She ended up going out with her friend. He was like, yeah, I told her to go out or whatever. I'm like, you swear, like, you don't tell nobody what to do. She wanted to go out because she wanted to go out. But he was just like, yeah, I just told her to go out, whatever, blah, blah. So she's out right now. So we meet up, blah, blah. We do the do, blah, blah. Once we're coming back from doing the do, she texts him because she was back from where they was just chilling at. So she was back. So I found it funny. Like, it wasn't funny, but it was just like, that's your problem. Like, I don't have to explain nothing to nobody. Like, that's your shorty. You owe her loyalty, not me. So she was like texting him like, oh, where you at? I want some weed. Come back to blah 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 and blah blah blah. And like, he was mad quiet on the ride home. So I'm just like, what happened? Like, it's like I knew something was happening. So I was like, what happened? He was like, oh man, I just got that text. I said, what text? He was like, she's back. I'm like, oh. I was like, well, I said, good thing we back anyways. Like, we was already heading back. So like, this just shows you that niggas are really sneaky. Cause I never been a side chick. Like, I never been the type to like, okay, I'm with it, and you know. But when I first seen it for the first time, like during that moment, like that situation I had with him, it just opened my eyes. Like, this is what y'all niggas be doing on the low. Like, this is what y'all be doing. Like, and y'all really get away with it. It's not my business. But yeah, that happened. And then he was like, oh, just don't park yet, because if she see me coming and then she see you after, she's gonna put two and two together and blah blah blah. I'm like, alright, whatever. So me, I didn't really care if she knew. I was just really doing it for him. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing. Like, you know, I was just leaving it like that. Plus, I'm tired of like all the drama, like the he say, she say, and I don't have time. Like, I'd rather just peacefully, you know. Yeah. So that happened, and then he ended up coming back to her, and I was gonna get into detail, but I'm not even gonna do that. So that's not what the story time is about. So then he came back and he was texting me like when to park or whatever. Like, he told his friends to text me like, oh, you could park now. I guess she had left or whatever. And I'm just like it didn't really bother me, because at the same time, I was really more focused on, I feel like I was trying to get back for some reason. Like, that's how I felt. Like, it was like a get back. So it's like, it didn't really bother me, like to the point where, oh, he's going back home with her. Like, no, because we just finished doing it, and yeah. So I know people was looking at me like, oh girl, you stupid, but no, it's funny when the female thinks she got a nigga like this, but she really don't. So that's what had me like, all right, that's funny. But so then after that, he had texted me like 2 days later, because I think he had stood over or something like that. Yo, good morning. After that, he was blowing up my phone every morning, calling me, texting me. Not on no blowing up stuff, but he was always calling me in the morning, texting me, blah blah. So eventually, like, it went on for like, I would say 2 months probably. Cause March, April, May. Oh no, it happened for 3 months, because we started talking again in March. I remember the day and everything. I still got messages, but we started talking again in March, and what you call it? So yeah, it was going on for like 2 to 3 months, and then probably 2.5 around there. And then I finally realized, I'm like, all right, you're not helping yourself, Kayla. Like, you're really not. You're not helping yourself, so what are you about to do? All right? So I had to tell myself, babe, look in the mirror. Babe, you need to stop because you're not no side. All right? Like, come on now. So I kept telling him that too. I'm like, I'm not no side. Like, I'm not used to this stuff. So like, yeah. Oh, I never said you was a side. I would never treat you like no side. My thing is, why break up if you still gonna... Niggas they break up with a girl, right? To go to the next female. Just to cheat on that female with the same one they broke up with. Like, what are you doing? Like, what is the point? Like, so I was just telling him, like, nigga, what was the point of us breaking up if we gonna keep doing what we doing? Like, so then I started to realize, I'm like, alright, this nigga wanna have 2 shorties and have sex with 2 shorties, and it's not happening. Sorry. So I ended up telling him about himself, like, oh, I'm not gonna snitch on you, but if she do come up to me, I'm gonna tell her everything. Like, I'm not about to lie about it. And yeah, that was it. And he was just like, I know, but just like try to keep it. And so that right there, when he kept doing that, it kept bothering me because it's like, all right, now you really looking at me like I'm supposed to keep quiet and I'm just some little secret. Like, don't play with me. So I started to get offended real quick. So that's when I decided to cut him off again. Like, I wasn't beefing with him, but I just wasn't responding to him. So he had wrote me again one time. And I've been telling him since day one, I was like, one day I'm gonna just stop talking to you. Like, and it's no beef or nothing. It's just like, what's the point of us talking at this point? Like, what's the point? So, and I'm not gonna be getting used for sex either. So it's like, yeah, we don't need to be speaking. So then he was like, if you need time, just let me. Time for what? If I stop talking to you, it's clipped. Like, we're not doing it no more. Like, we could be friends again, but I'm not doing it with you no more. Like, what you think this is? Like, we had our little fun or whatever, but that's it. Like, so then one day he texted me like, oh, what's up? And I just stopped responding because you're not about to keep playing with me. So then after that, what's up, and he's seen that I left him like in my messages and didn't respond, because usually I'll respond. But I guess since he's seen that I didn't respond that day, he got the clue real quick, like, alright, she not, you feel me? She not on that no more. So after that, I would see him outside and just walk past him again. And she would ask him too, like, oh, you still talking to her? And he would lie about it, because who's not gonna lie about that? What nigga's not gonna lie about that? So that's not my business. I said, I'm keeping my mouth shut over here. I said, as long as nobody try to come starting with me or pressing me about something or saying anything, I really don't care. Like, and I said, either way, she gonna find out one day. But anyways, so yeah, I had cut him off a little bit, and recently again, we just started talking again, but not on that. Like, he seen me outside one day, and I guess he got tired of me walking past him again. So he was just like, I like that hairstyle on you. It look good, because I had some twisties in or whatever. He was like, I like that hairstyle on you. So then from there, I started saying what's up to him again. But when she's around, we don't speak, because obviously she's gonna get mad. Like, so yeah, I was a side piece at one point, and I'm not scared to admit it. Yo, but yeah, I would not do that again, because it's like, girl, like, we still young, so we still going through stuff, and we still, like, everybody in general, like, we just still trying different things and learning from them, and you know. So yeah, that was my little story time. It could have been more to it, but I don't want to get in detail, because people's really gonna know who I'm talking about, and I don't got time, because I will make somebody real quick. But anyways, yeah, so then to this day, he'll write me sometimes. Like, if he see me outside, he'll be like, where you going? Like, just, that's another thing. Like, don't question me, you're not my nigga no more. Like, talking about something with you, where you going? Baby, not with you. Not with you. And then, like, he'll say little stuff like that makes it seem like he's getting offended. Like, if he think I'm going to see a nigga or something, he's like, oh, where you going? And then he'll be like, you being grown, right? Like, why does that even matter if you have a girlfriend? Like, why you still worried about what I'm doing? Like, but I mean, we cool now. It's cordial, whatever. But I ain't doing that with him no more. But yeah, that's that. Like, you so happy where you at, so go stay there. You feel me? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, if he just sees me, I'll just be like, what's up? If she's around, I don't say nothing to him. I just keep it pushing. But I keep it pushing either way anyways, because I don't like when everybody's just like crowded, and I'm like, I'm not about to go up to all of y'all and give y'all a hug, sorry. So I just don't say nothing to nobody, and I just keep walking. Like, but yeah, guys, that was my story time on being a side piece or whatever. It's not cute, you know, but it happens. It is what it is. Like, oh well, everybody was a side piece at one point, whether you knew it or not. So yeah, That's it. That's all I have to say. If y'all like my story times, let me know. And if y'all want to hear more stuff, like give me ideas on what story time to do, if that makes sense. Like a story time on when you first did this, or a story time on when you blah blah blah, or when you know, you get what I'm saying. So yeah, give me ideas so I could just start, like, you feel me? I'm gonna try to get this video up today because I haven't posted in like 8 days. I'm sorry. I try to do the maintenance vlog, but I can't. Like, I already ruined it. So I think I'm gonna just, like, in that video, I'm gonna still keep them clips and just add more different clips to it, like during the month, and just make it into a monthly video or something. I don't know, but I'll see what I'll come up with. And yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm already